Welcome to the annual grand meeting of Asian Medical Students Association of University Putra Malaysia, Amsa Upm. It is a pleasure meeting all of you. The ceremony will commence shortly. We would like to request everyone to be seated and make yourself comfortable. Before the arrival of the VIPs, here are a few important announcements and we hope for attention.
Dear audience, first of all, the Google Form link for your attendance will be given at the end of this meeting. So, all of you can fill in your details at that time for your faculty merits. Secondly, Zoom participants are kindly reminded to mute their microphones and switch on their cameras with the given virtual background throughout the ceremony. Your cooperation is much appreciated. Thank you. Announcing our guests of honor. Dr. Naveen Kumar Analaki Devaraj, Advisor of Amsa UPM 2020-2021. Associate Professor Dr. Ching Siu Mui, Co-Advisor of Amsa UPM 2020-2021. Ms. Darilati Diana binti Abdul Ghaffar, President of Medicine and Health Sciences Student Association, and Ms. Fidelia Margaret Francis, President of Putra Medical Club. Ms. Said Zulhilmi bin Said Zulfadil, President of Muslim Medical Team. Ms. Tang Jin Ni, University Representative and former President of AMSA UPM 2019-2020. And Ms. Ang Lin, President of Asian Medical Students Association, AMSA, and the committee members of AMSA UPM 2019-2020 and 2020-2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the annual grand meeting of Asian Medical Students Association of University Putra Malaysia, AMSA UPM. For your information, the annual grand meeting of AMSA UPM is held every year as an appreciation to the previous members of the board and as a hearty welcome to the upcoming committee. On top of that, the annual grand meeting is a platform to introduce the annual events of AMSA UPM to all students from the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, please be on your feet for the national anthem, Negaraku and Putra.
kejayaan sehati sejiwa berbakti. Universiti Putra Malaysia, pembina wawasan gemilang. Universiti Putra Malaysia, pembentuk siswa cemerlang. Semarang namamu di sinar zaman, semerbak namamu di suara sanjuran. Penyumbang bakti ke anak bangsa, pewaris sejati negara tercinta. Bangsa diperbaik kelak, tersemat citramu semoga tertanam. Di darjat bangsa, di daulat negara, bersurat jasamu bencana kemajuan.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may have your seat.
As the ceremony opener, we would like to call upon Muhammad Shakir bin Azmi to recite the Doha.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya kami berhimpun pada hari ini bagi melahirkan rasa kesyukuran di atas kurniaan-Mu yang tidak ternilai. Jadikanlah kami hamba-hamba-Mu yang sentiasa bersyukur di atas nikmat yang melimpah ruah kepada kami. Wassallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin.
Thank you, Muhammad Shakir bin Azmi.
Now, it is our great pleasure to cordially invite Dr. Naveen Kumar Analaki Devaraj, Advisor of Asian Medical Students Association, UPM, to deliver.
Yeah. Can you hear me? That's the most important part. Okay.
Yes, Doctor. Yes,
Fine.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank all the organizer for today's event and the MCs. Okay. So very good evening to the Vice Advisor Amsa UPM session 2020-2021 Associate Prof. Dr. Ching Siu Moy, President Miss Daliati Diana, Miss Fidelia Margaret Francis, President of the Muslim Medical Team, Mr. Said Zulhimi, Said Zulfadri, outgoing President of AMSA UPM, Miss Tang Jinni, incoming President of AMSA UPM, Miss Ang Lin, board members of AMSA UPM, and respected attendees of tonight AGM. First of all, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the AMSA UPM annual grand meeting, and thank you for making it a success. So in a way, having actually all the first year students who have managed to get their citizen and health sciences UPM to further your studies. So last year we planned many activities. Some of it got a shelf because of the COVID-19. But those that we had managed to have before COVID-19 was conducted successfully. For that, I like to thank the outgoing board of AMSA UPM for their achievement. Also a word of thanks to all of you as well for making the event successful. I'm also taking this opportunity to welcome the new board members of AMSA UPM 2020-2021. As soon as they take over the management of this club, do not hesitate to meet me whenever you need advice or guidance. But as a word of advice also, I think whatever events that we are planning, actually we should plan earlier and apply for the necessary um, approval. And remember, after the event, you have to fill up the forms report of the event as well. Okay, and then forward to the respective departments and so on. Okay. Anyway, before I end, I'd like to send regards from Prof. Barakatun, which is our Timbalan Dekan for academic, Timbalan Dekan for actually the hal ehwal pelajar and also Science Kesihatan, who couldn't make it today because of she was traveling outstation. But anyway, with that, I officiate the annual grand meeting of the Asian Medical Student Association, UPM. So thank you and good evening to all.
Thank you, Dr. Navin, for your wonderful speech.
Before we proceed with our ceremony, let us indulge ourselves in the multimedia presentation about the activities of AMSA 2019-2020 prepared by our multimedia team. Hope you guys will enjoy it.
National Diver. Diabetes Day Charity Run 2019 is back on track at Dewan Besar UPM on 15 December. Stay tuned to the Instagram page for more updates.
Wow, what a trip down the memory lane. That multimedia presentation really brought back a lot of sweet memories.
Now, we would like to call upon Ms. Tang Jinmi, the President of Amsa UPM 2019-2020, to deliver her speech.
Right. Thank you to the MC, and a very good evening to Dr. Navin Kumar, anak laki Devaraj, Advisor of Amsa UPM 2020-2021, Associate Prof. Dr. Ching Siu Moi, Co-Advisor of Amsa UPM 2020-2021, Ms. Dalilati Dayana binti Abdul Ghaffar, President of Medicine and Health Sciences Student Association, MESA, Ms. Fidelia Margaret Francis, President of Putra Medical Club, Mr. Said Zulhilmi bin Said Zulfadil, President of Muslim Medical Team, MMT, Ms. Ang Lin, President of Asian Medical Students Association, AMSA, committee members of AMSA UPM 2019-2020 and 2020-2021, and the fellow students. So I would like to start my end-year report with the basic demographic information of AMSA UPM. Next slide. Yep, next. So for AMSA UPM, we have around 513 members with 34 active members. We have our very own Facebook and also Instagram page with the name of AMSA UPM. We have 2 doctor advisors, and we joined AMSA Malaysia since 2011, which has already been 9 years, and we are a full member status of AMSA Malaysia. Next. So moving on to the structure of AMSA UPM. AMSA UPM is under MESA, which is Medical and Health Sciences Student Association, followed by PMC and then AMSA UPM. Next. And this is the committee board of AMSA UPM for tenure 2019-2020. Next. So let's move to the activities within the past year organized by AMSA UPM. Next. Our very first activity is the Sri Raj International Medical Microbiology, Parasitology and Immunology Competition, SIMPIC Quiz 2019. And this event is a selection quiz to select top 4 students in representing UPM to participate in the 9th SIMPIC Quiz in Mahidol University, Thailand. And this quiz is themed Microbiology, Parasitology and Immunology. We have a total of 77 participants last year. Next. So as you can see here, this event is held in the tutorial room of faculty, and the questions involve multiple true false questions and also single best answer questions. Next. So this is our second activity, which is the annual grand meeting 2019-2020. And this event is held to elect new committee members and also saying goodbyes to the old ones. And this event is open to all faculty students. No matter which course are the students in, all students are welcome to join our event. Next. This event is held in the Dewan Kuliah Utama UPM annually, but this year we are having it virtually through Zoom. Next. So our third event is Medics Intervarsity Academic Olympiad, MIAO. We have collaborated with Perdana University to organize this event, and this event is open to all Malaysian medical students. It is to strengthen the bond between all medical students from various universities throughout Malaysia. Next. And this event is actually held in Perdana University, not in UPM, and activities include anatomy viva, written tests, MCQ, spelling, staphylococcus, and so on. So next. This is our fourth event, which is the AMSA UPM Diabetes Day at CPR. And AMSA UPM Diabetes Day actually is an annual event for AMSA UPM to increase public awareness towards diabetes. However, last year we have added a new element, which is the CPR workshop. And it is held in Dewan Besar of UPM, with the theme of Run Your Own Race, It's You versus You. Actually, we aimed to get around 1,500 participants last year, but we got a better result with around 1,600 participants. Next. So the activities include diabetes run, free health screening, health exhibition, some educational station games, and so on. And we successfully raised a total amount of 15,000, and we have donated 100% of our funds raised to the National Kidney Foundation Malaysia to help diabetic patients with lower income that have kidney problems. Next. The fifth event is the sign-on program. This event actually is to teach and also let students know about the sign language in Malaysia, and so that they can practice in their daily life when they are communicating with the disabled. Next slide. So as you can see here, the coach in the orange shirt is teaching the students how to practice or how to perform the sign language in Malaysia. Next. The next event is the Mental Health and Immunization Awareness Campaign, MHIAC 2020. We have collaborated with Pemadam to organize this event at Project Perumahan Rakyat PPR Salak Selatan with the theme of You Will Never Be Alone, Dear Stress, Let's Break Up, Spare the Child, Give the Vaccine. So this event is actually to instill public awareness regarding the relationship between the vaccine coverage, the adverse events, and also the disease spread. Next. So we have quite a lot of activities such as free health screening, health exhibition, and also coloring contest for children, as you can see at the lower left corner, with the theme of Let's Get the Vaccine. And we got quite a good response from the residents of PPR Salak Selatan. Next. So our second last event is the introduction of psychological first aid. So this is a live sharing session on Hospital Pengajar UPM Facebook page. And all medical or non-medical students or anyone, just anyone who is interested can join this sharing session by Dr. Eugene Kaur, one of our psychiatrists and medical lecturer of UPM, to learn more about psychological first aid. Next. And Dr. Eugene Kaur has answered each and every question thoroughly from the audience in the comment section. Next. So our very last event is the Amsa Health Week 2020. So this is actually a virtual sex education event, and it created an opportunity for Amsa UPM to roll out our very first sex education, which the title of Mars and Venus. Next. As you can see here on the left side is the poster for our virtual sex education story, Mars Crash into Venus. And the right side, you can see the Instagram feeds. We post it every day along with some interesting facts, polls, and questions, and it will be answered at the end of the day. And you can see there is also some followers of our Instagram page will DM us with some interesting questions and also answers to our questions asked. So next. So before I end my speech, I would like to convey my thanks to teacher advisors of Amsa UPM, Dr. Naveen, and also Associate Prof. Dr. Ching, and also my fellow committee members. They are so hardworking and devoted and helped me a lot throughout the last tenure. And with that, I would like to officially announce committee members of Amsa UPM 2019-2020 is officially dissolved. And I would like to end my speech with two quotes that I found very helpful and meaningful throughout my tenure in Amsa UPM. The first is, the motivation is what gets you started, and habit is what keeps you going. And the next quote, is, when one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one that has opened for us, by Alexander Graham Bell. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Tang Jinni.
Now, we will proceed to our next agenda of this evening, which is the certificate presentation as a token of appreciation to the committee members of Amsa UPM 2019-2020. Since we cannot conduct a physical certificate presentation ceremony, this e-certificate is displayed to show our appreciation and gratitude towards the 2019-2020 board, even though this year's annual general meeting is conducted online. Hereby, we would like to pass over the stage to Ms. Ang Lim, the President of Amsa UPM 2020-2021, to conduct this session and deliver her speech, and hence give us an insight of the upcoming events organized by Amsa.
Thank you, MCs. A very good evening. I bid to the advisor of Amsa UPM 2020-2021, Dr. Naveen Kumar Anak Lelaki Dawaraj, the co-advisor of Amsa UPM 2020-2021, Professor Madya Dr. Ching Xiu Wei, President of Medicine and Health Sciences Students Association, MESA, Ms. Dalilati Dayana binti Abdul Ghaffar, President of Putra Medical Club, Ms. Fidelia Margaret Francis, President of Muslim Medical Team, Mr. Syed Zuhyomi Syed Zufali, University Representative, outgoing President of Amsa UPM, Ms. Tang Jinni, respectable former Amsa committee members, and dear students. Thank you very much for allocating your precious time to attend to annual grand meeting Amsa UPM 2021. Now, I would like to proceed with my speech. First and foremost, I would like to say a million thanks to all seniors, to Dr. Naveen, Dr. Ching, and Ms. Tang Jinni, as well as all Amsa committee members for session 2019-2020. Thank you very much for your guidance, your help, your sharing along the year throughout 2019 to 2020 in leading us to hold all kinds of events, sharing experience with us, and creating beautiful memories. To be honest, I am quite hesitated and doubted about my ability when I was offered the chance to be the president of Amsa UPM. Thank you for your support and advice that hold me until now. Here, I will officially take over the position as Amsa UPM President 2020-21. With an association with a proud past and an exciting future. As I refer to a proud past, I wish to acknowledge the contribution and efforts of all Amsa former committee members. Hereby, I would like to present the certificates. Firstly, I would like to present the certificates of appreciation to Dr. Naveen Kumar Anak Lelaki Dawaraj for 2020. Next, thank you Associate Professor Dr. Ching Xiu Wei for being the co-advisor of Amsa UPM session 2019-2020. Thank you Ms. Tang Jinni for being the president of Amsa UPM session 2019-2020. Thank you Mr. Pang Kin Seng and Ms. Prenka Devi Anak Perempuan Subramaniam for being the Vice Presidents of Amsa UPM session 2019-2020. Thank you Ms. Sim Shu Lian and Ms. Chang Chen Yue for being the Secretaries of Amsa UPM session 2019-2020. Thank you Ms. Eng Tai Hui and Ms. On Shi Qing for being the Treasurers for Amsa UPM session 2019-2020. Thank you Ms. Joanne Lee Karim and Ms. Khadija binti Sofia binti Muhammad Helmi for being the Public Health Officers Amsa UPM session 2019-2020. Thank you Ms. Sherin Lim Kersin and Ms. Lanisha Ilan Govan for being the academic officers for Amsa UPM 2019-2020. Thank you, Ms. Alicia Tan Ishan and Ms. Nur Alia Binti Baharudin for being the public relation officers for Amsa UPM session 2019-2020. Thank you, Mr. Tay Wei Jian, Mr. Tay Shun Shen, and Mr. Amiru bin Aziz for being the technical and multimedia officers for Amsa UPM session 2019-2020. Last but not least, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Lien Jong Sang for being the AMSAP officer for Amsa UPM session 2019-2020. Again, I would like to say thank you very much to all former AMSA committee members for your contribution and effort. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. Now, let's move on to the next agenda. So, I would like to introduce to you all AMSA committee members for session 2020-21. I hope you enjoy the video. Amsa UPM 2021. Action. Friendship. Stay safe and stay home. Goodbye. Thank you very much for the wonderful video presented by Technical and Multimedia Department. I would like to especially thank Harris for making this video. Here, I would like to take the opportunity to thank all AMSA committee members for still being here with me to continue the journey of 2020-21. First year committee members for being selected to be a part of us. Starting together is just a beginning. Working together is a success. I hope we can work together in all terms. So now, let me introduce to you the committee boards of AMSA UPM 2021. Firstly, Dr. Naveen Kumar Anak Lelaki Dewaraj will still be our advisor for AMSA UPM session 2020-21, while Associate Professor Dr. Ching Xiu Mui will still be the co-advisor for AMSA UPM 2020-21. Next, Ms. Tang Jin Lee, as the former president of AMSA UPM 2019-2020, will be the university representative for session 2020 and 2021. And I am truly honored to take up the position as the president for this session. I hope to get guidance from all of you. With me, there will be two vice presidents. They are Ms. Ong Kai Lee and Mr. Taneshwaran. While Choi Jashan would be leading the secretaries department, and under him would be Siti, Krisha, Wei Ling, Dia, and Joshua. Moving on, Jinsi will be the head of department for treasurers, and there are three new vice officers who are Wen Hui, Sabrina, and Xu Yang. Next, Eco will be leading the public health department, and there are four new members: Fang Yi, Saranya, Siti Anissa, and Si Ying. Ng Chi Han will be leading the academic and research department. With him will be Pravin, Zulaika, Sinki, Pravin, and Abhirami. While Emilia and Silan would be leading public relations department, and there are three new members: Shri, Bradley, and Imei. Next, the technical and multimedia department are led by Haris and Wicked. Under them would be Zika, Nazrin, Jowin, and Shagan. And last but not least, for our AMSEP, which is the Asian Medical Students Exchange Program, this year would be different as there won't be physical or face-to-face exchange. Instead, we will be having a virtual exchange known as e-AMSEP. This will be led by Jingshen. With her, there are three new members: Madeline, Yenbin, and Tarasri. So here are all the committee boards for AMSA session 2020-2021. Now, let me share with you all the activities that we have held in 2020. The first activities that we had on 8 November was Simpic Selection Quiz 2020. This was led by Ng Chi Han, and there are four winners from Simpic Quiz Selection that will be representing us, University Putra Malaysia, to compete virtually in Thailand in March 2021. Let us wish them the very best of luck. While on 15 and 16 December, Abhirami had led the team to hold Medical Quiz Festival with the theme of Myology, Neurology, Embryology, and Biochemistry. It was a challenging session to squeeze your mind to think and refresh back the knowledge and apply it. This session had a total of 200 participants for each session, while Puravin had successfully held the research methodology, a thorough venture into the research world with the theme of Rise of Research Era. We were honored to invite Dr. Saliza to give us an insight about how a research should be. While on 20 December, Fang Yi successfully led the team to hold a mental health awareness campaign in pandemic with the theme of Smile Behind the Mask. There were 4 sessions of this campaign, starting off with mental health talk session by Dr. Eugene Koh. Next, there was a quiz session, test to learn, and then we have a music therapy session, which is Tune Your Mind, Tune Your Heart. This was a special event because this is the first time that we are having a music performance in our event. Also, for Rafida, in the last session, cheerful palette, colorful mind had shared a mind and relax stress. And right now is happening is the annual grand meeting of Amsa Upm 2020. As 2020 is going to end, we are moving forward to 2021. So let me introduce to you the upcoming activities that we are going to have. The first and most important event of Amsa UPM would be Diabetes Day X Diet Challenge 1.0 2021. Director of this event would be Ong Tai Lee. So this is our annual event. However, this is the first time that we are having a virtual event, and this would last for 2 weeks, starting off with 16th January until 31st January. There were a lot of wonderful events under Diabetes Day X Diet Challenge. First challenge would be the fun steps for men and women, in which you need to choose any one day within the 2 weeks to walk or run for more than 5,000 steps and attach the screenshot as your proof to complete this challenge. Also, this is our honor to collaborate with the Dietetic Clinic Hospital Pengajar UPM to have a 7 days meal plan challenge. There will be a 7 days meal plan challenge specially designed by the dietitians about the diet for diabetic and non-diabetic patients. Also, there will be a 7 days workout challenge, online awareness talks, IG competitions, and more wonderful games awaiting for you. And most importantly, this event is free of charges. They will be totally free for all the events. So what are you still waiting for? Remember to register and follow our Instagram page and Facebook page to get more information about Diabetes Day X Diet Challenge 1.0 2021. So here I would like to officially announce that our registration would be opening on the 1st January of 2021. Next, in April, we are going to have 2 events. First is the Health Day with the theme of Know Your Senses Vision Community Service Program with the theme of Mom and Child. While in May, we are going to have a virtual exchange with Taiwan in collaboration with Taylor University and Masa University. And there will be a special event in May led by Public Relations Department. Let's stay tuned to it. And lastly, in June, we are going to have a life support workshop to give us an insight and awareness about importance of life support. And we are going to have a World Blood Donor Month in June. So remember to stay tuned to all our events. There will be merits, there will be fun, knowledge, and wonderful things awaiting for you. So follow our Instagram page and Facebook page now. With that, I thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Anglin, for the informative speech.
Now, as we are moving into the year 2021 with huge hopes and blessings, Amsa UPM proudly present to you the 2021 Diabetes Day X Diet Challenge 1.0. We would like to use this opportunity to announce you that the registration for Diabetes Day will start on 1st January of 2021. So grab your seats and let's step out of diabetes anywhere, anytime.
Well, that's really an excellent start for 2021. Really excited to create awareness about diabetes and fulfill all the New Year resolutions. Up next, let us capture this moment by having a photography session. Request that you switch on your camera for the photography session. Your cooperation is much appreciated. Thank you. And next, 3, 2, 1, smile. Thank you once again to all the guests of honor to be able to spend your time with us today. You may now leave this online meeting room.
Now comes the high time for students, for faculty of medicine and health sciences UPM, as we will proceed to our e-merit session. Dear students, for merit purposes, you are given 1 minute to screenshot this ticket of event as an evidence for your attendance. Then scan this QR code within 1 minute or click the link provided in the comment section. Next, kindly fill up the post-registration form accordingly using your student email. Thank you for your cooperation.
As we have come to the end of our event tonight, we would like to thank everyone for making this a successful event for Amsa UPM 2020-2021. We truly appreciate your time and attention. We hope everyone enjoyed tonight's event, and we sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused. Once again, thank you all.
Association, I think, and already the live can stop sharing for now. Thank you.